Some channels only let you pick a card. I'll let you pick a whole deck. Hi, I'm Dottie the Psychic, and this is November's Pick a Deck reading. Okay, so I have the Mountain Guides, which is the Mountain Guides deck is actually a series of paintings that Rebecca from the Two Tinkers video did. This was part of my swag bag from the Two Tinkers video, so check it out. Then you have, of course, my bar deck that I personally drew. It's lovely. Very lovely. At least on one side. The back sucks. But one of these days, I want to get this, actually, finished. Yeah. Someday. And then, of course, my good old standard poker deck. Good old-fashioned playing cards. Let's get started. So, let's start with, since it's the first one, we'll start with the Mystic Mountain Guides. Yes. Honestly, these are a little harder to shuffle because there's not a lot of them. There's just not as many cards. So to me, it makes them a little bit more difficult to shuffle. But I love them. They're so pretty. So there we go. It's shuffled. I'm going to start with the Raccoon, Dexterity, Disguise. Might be Disgust. Nope. Rabbits for Fertility and New Life. Groundhog, Altered Consciousness. Okay, so this is one of those things, like, if you've got a different meaning, if you're into totem magic and you got different meanings for this particular deck, that's cool. Go with, you do you, you know. If you think that raccoons are, I think they're more ingenuitive. Like, Dexterity and Disguise, I guess, is a good one. Very pretty card. So the raccoon, when I see raccoon, I think of actually pretty much intelligence, because they can break in, they wash their hands, cleanliness, oddly enough, because they wash their hands. They're actually fairly intelligent creatures. They're adaptive. So I think of that. Of course, rabbits would be a fertility symbol, because they breed like rabbits. And then the groundhog. That is a very angry looking groundhog. I think he's just eating a clover, but he did not like the fact that somebody was staring at him while he was eating his clover. He's like, just let me eat. Let me eat. How that is altered consciousness, I can see if you eat the wrong clover, maybe he's eating the wrong clover. I don't know. I do like it though. It's a very foresty feel, of course, because the whole deck has a foresty feel. But, putting it all together, I kind of think that this is a good time to work on your gnosis. Like, this is a good time, because with fertility is also abundance. So now is a good time to start looking deeper into your subconscious self, I think is what this is going at, because you've got what you need here between the cunning of the raccoon and the fertility of the rabbit. It's time to, take a deeper look. It's like a new perspective kind of thing. I think this is like a new perspective kind of thing. Like, I don't know if this is so much a situational change, but a lot of this is taking a different look at things. That's kind of what I get out of it. So if you get something different out of that, drop me a comment below. So we're going to move on to the hand-drawn deck. Rather proud of it. Yes, I am. So these videos are quickly becoming my more popular videos. I don't know why, because this is like, I guess it's the psychic thing. I'm like, I got to do psychic stuff on a psychic channel. Like, the rest of it can be crap, but at least once a month I got to put out a psychic video on a psychic channel. So the first we have is actually to me, kind of looks like Easter eggs, but it's supposed to be a painter's palette. So when I see this card, I think of creating your own picture. How do you want your life to look? The second card is it's the foolish mother to me. So this is like a parental figure that's way too much like a friend. When I see this card, it's not like, but this is being upside down either means that there is a lack of connection there, like some issue there that's slowing you down. And you have to be careful that that doesn't unseed your peace. If you look like this is the yin yang flower, the balance flower. And it's upside down, which makes me feel like what this reading says to me is that you have to be careful how much power you let people that you at one point respected have over you in the future. Because there's no reason to let somebody else, especially somebody you once respected or that you should... I'm sorry. Okay, so with the painter's palette, you're going along, creating your own reality and doing a great job, but then you either... This could also be a part of yourself that you got from your parents, this aspect of yourself that you don't like, or it could be a person who likes to come in and derail you, and it would be a person that should never want to derail you. You can't give them the power to do that, because if you do, they will pluck the seedlings from your garden. And we're down to the Pokedex. Right. Okay, 7 of Diamonds. That's good. Fortune and money. Coming out of a bad situation. And finding balance in communication. Yes. So we have the 7 of Diamonds. Looks very nice. Now I think that is fortune and money, because 7 is like a lucky number. It's a lucky number. Probably because it rhymes with heaven. And for no other reason, it's pretty cool. It's also 4 plus 3, which makes it like manifestation plus, I don't know. There's like, if you want to get into numerology, like, it can be as complicated as you make it. We also have the 6 of Clubs. And when I think of 6s, I think of that as moving past a bad situation. Like, usually you get a lot more trouble with 5s because they're just an unbalanced number. So when I see 6s, I really think of coming out of a bad situation. So that's what I see when I see 6s. Especially with this being communication, that you're starting to figure out how to ask for what you need. That doesn't mean that you're skillful at it yet, but you have made it past that first step. And I see here is the 4 of Clubs. That's more communication, because that's the wind suit. So when I see the 4s, I think of a very balanced card. You know, they're more balanced than the 2s because they've got more weight in each corner. So the 2s, it's almost an uneasy balance or an exciting balance because it's not totally balanced. But with 4s, it's more of a steady balance because the weight's spread out more. So I see this as sort of a coming together, this whole working together kind of thing. So I see that that's actually really good. That's a good read. I see things that are starting to pull together, and I hope that they keep pulling together. I hope you have a great month in November. Okay. So this month's Cause of the Month is the Henrietta Dutier Scholarship. I'm going to leave a link to more information about Henrietta Dutier and the scholarship. I'm also going to leave a link to the Order of the Good Death, who have started this scholarship partnered with the Community College of Baltimore County. I'm going to explain a whole lot more in the next video. Safe travel and much profit to you.